Hello everyone, this is Zelx here, and this time I'm showcasing a deck that, well, I took heavy inspiration from a lot of other players from the ladder and decided to try out myself since, well, it's an aggro deck, and since you know how rare aggro decks are nowadays, especially loot, heal, buff running around, and this deck actually works, and it works in a way that I think is pretty healthy for the game. No, hear me out. So, this is Wrath Vengeance. The idea is that you ping yourself down into Vengeance, and then you win the game with your powerful finishers like your Golem and Fenrir. Oh, actually, yours is actually Diablo's Hidone, but yeah, they're basically the same card. You get the idea. So, why do I say that this deck is healthy for the game? I'm probably gonna explain it a lot of times in for upcoming gameplay videos since, well, I probably did and I forgot about it. I'm recording this intro separately, but the general gist. This does not delve into any fake vengeance bullshit. You actually have to the high risk, high reward is here. You need to get yourself into under 10 hit points, and then all of your strong cards will come into play. And at 10 hit points, you risk dying really easily from a lot of decks. And that's what made this deck a little bit more balanced than our previous iterations, like, you know, Handler's Blood, whose downside is not even a downside simply because of how busted it was. And our fake vengeances like who's it? The Blood Moon, I forgot the guy already. It's been a while. Forgive my terrible memory. But you wouldn't get Vengeance at 20 hit points with this deck, surely. And it has a good payoff as well. It wins quite often around turn 5 or turn 6, depending on how lucky or unlucky you get. But generally, 60% of the time, you should be winning on turn 5 or turn 6. Queues up amazingly, decently well into Buff Dragon, unless they thought that all their Storm flows, in which case, unfortunately for you, skill issue. But yeah, that's basically it. Main style of this deck, definitely Diablo's Hidone. Amazing board clear, helps wipe the board. Run 2 copy of Golem just because the extra 6 damage is really decent, and if not else, is a 4 mana clear the board and also deal 2 damage to your face. Razorby is very decent for helping you get into Vengeance while proccing Wrath. For 2 play point, it's actually not that bad. But yes, and Fenrir, just another alternate win condition, is essentially, if you're in Vengeance, a 5 mana to 10. It's really strong. But yes, I hope you enjoy the games. Remember to leave a like, leave a subscribe, and without further ado, enjoy the gameplay. For the first time in a long time, I think I'm actually showcasing an actually decent deck. This is Wrath Vengeance Blood, and I think you guys have probably seen this deck run around a lot in rotation, considering how easy and cheap it is to actually make and play. And of course, we queue into a mirror match. Great. Fortunately, our hand is pretty good. The idea of this deck is really simple, and I'm actually a huge fan of this deck. The fact that you had to ping yourself down into Vengeance and then just win with all sorts of cards like mainly Hidone, Hidan, whatever, or Yor is a better name. Yor, and then just aggro down your opponent. It's actually almost what I envision a perfect aggro deck to be, if you know what I mean. We'll go face. Let me think. Do I trade this in? 4 times for my own turn, 5 times? I think I'll go face. More face damage is good damage. So basically, this is basically what I envision a perfect aggro deck to be. Mainly, since it's really aggressive in a way that it doesn't do any fake vengeance bullshit. You don't get fake vengeances, and this guy just played directly into a Golem because he doesn't expect it. Lamau L get wrecked. never expect me to have Garland in my hand, did ya? Anyways, that was a huge loss on his part. He healed a little though, which I don't really appreciate. But I believe I can get into, yes, I can get into Vengeance next turn through all the various cell pings in the deck. And that's why I think this deck is actually pretty goddamn amazing. Okay, there's gonna be ING involved soon. There's gonna be ING involved soon, so... Wow, look at this hand. This hand is actually kinda insane. This brings me to... It's probably not gonna hit Kyrie though. So that's the thing. How much damage is this? 3? I think going for Fenrir here is the most safe play. Putting into Vengeance as well. Now this time 3 max speed Marins are is lethal. Hopefully. I mean, I could be wrong. To be fair, I totally destroyed their turn 4 play along with their Golem. It was gone, shattered, demolished into pieces. They are so slow right now. They definitely need to heal up a lot more. Even though I'm pretty sure they have a chance of killing me right now. They need a ward up definitely. Okay, there is a ward. Evolving this to protect. Oh, to kill are they not gonna kill Fenrir?
Even in the shadows.
Okay, 3-4. That heals them a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Ah, I see. Well, unfortunately, I'm just too good at the game. Unfortunately, I'm just too good at the game. Is this lethal? Yeah, it is lethal. Yeah, just straight up too good at the game. Okay, that was disgusting, but isn't this basically what an aggro deck is? I mean, to be fair, I don't think it should be this front loaded on burst damage, especially the back. I was hoping it would be more. Well, actually, I'll talk about this in the next game. Well, on the next one. The one thing about playing this aggro Vengeance, Wrath Vengeance hybrid blood deck is that the games end so fast that by the time I finish thinking the game is over, I was like, okay, I was thinking, oh, okay, how do I explain this? How do I do this and that? And then I just realized the game is over by the time I was finished thinking. Seriously, but it's really fun though. It's nice to have an actual aggro deck for once, even though most people will probably hate it since they play a lot of control. This hand is pretty decent. We got a decent draw. We also have Yor, and up against Buff Dragon, we are definitely at an advantage since Buff Dragon early game plays are usually really weak. They do have rush followers like who's that? The recently buffed one. I forgot her name already. But the thing is, no one ever keeps it in their hand. No one in their right mind does that. And just simply because of that, we are able to get a lot of free hits in, as well as 3 pings. Most of the Buff Dragon, right, which is specifically the one deck that I want to fight this against is... Okay, never mind, they have it, god damn it. What? Why? Oh, Gambian. Okay, makes sense. I was about to mention like, oh, this is the one that I specifically tagged against, simply because, well, I kinda dislike it, if you know what I mean, but it's fine in all manners of way actually. We are actually doing really good. Just like that, he's at 15, we are going to be in Vengeance next turn whether he like it or not. And now it's a battle of who gets to lethal first. I mean, based on hand, I'm definitely at the advantage. Who they need to find right now is Storm followers, especially the 1-3. No, it's the 1-1, the striker. I hated that card. It's stupid. It's stupidly good. Okay, it's a 1-1. If that was buffed twice, right, I would have lost it. Anyways, and this is why this deck is so good against Buff Dragon. They build a big board and you just say, I don't care. I straight up don't care that you made one of the biggest and baddest boards you have ever made in a long time. Because I just destroy everything anyways. Now they're at the same health as us. They don't actually have a lot of burst damage unless they have double striker in hand, in which case you just got outplayed. And we just follow it up with your or Fenrir to win the game next turn. Literally eats Buff Dragon for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And since Buff is so... Oh wait, never mind, I lost because of this. Never mind. Oh well, that's also that. Watch for helping Dragon. Anyways, that's part of the aggro experience. High risk, high reward, and I actually lost that one, which... God damn it, Buff Dragon. Last match aside, I find it very different. Well, damn it, what was I thinking? My chain of thought just got interrupted by whatever I was thinking about. But anyways, we're up against, I believe, chess. If it's not chess, I don't know what else it could be, but it's fine. Chess is usually a good matchup for us. Blizzard is amazing for board control. We're just going to use that for ping. Hopefully he plays a follower so we can rush our Blizzard in. If not, well, we do have a combo in the form of Vicious Blizzard alongside Fel on turn 3. Which is actually why I run Fel Transformation is an extra ping. If our opponent plays cards, well, this helps us. If he doesn't, then it doesn't. And perfect, he plays a card because it's in Shadowverse players' nature to just play cards whenever you can. They just never expect to be punished by it. And this again. They never learn. They actually just never learn. See? This is what I think Shadowverse needs more aggro decks. Need more aggro decks so that combo decks do not get free reign. Then control decks will come into play just to control aggro decks. It's so essential. Why didn't we do this earlier? Like, come on. This is what an aggro deck should be like. And now they're gonna play Rook and evolve to heal 3. I'm probably gonna transform that and hopefully check. Okay, check is not what I was expecting. So what I need is actually a follower to play Infernal Orchestration on as well as Fel Transformation. And wow, look at that! Perfect top deck right there. He didn't ping us. I was in Wrath already. Oh, I see, that's why. Understandable. Well, not understandable because I wanted to take damage there. Whoops. Let me think. Draws me a ping. That's not a ping. Unfortunately for me. Wow. Feels bad that the only reason I'm not winning is because I can't ping myself. Oh, that was unfortunate. Anyways, we're gonna ping ourselves one time at the start of next turn anyways. But once again, where was I? I was saying that aggro decks is necessary for a card game. Aggro decks, combo decks, control decks, a trinity, and they must keep each other in check. For the past few expansions, it's always combo decks that have been keeping us in check. That's why our games always end at turn 7. And now we have a card that actually ends deck that ends game on turn 6. People might complain about it. I think it's really healthy. This way in the future we will have more control side of decks that will probably end games later just so they can survive the early game. Hidone. Amazing. Although to be safe, I think Hidone is actually pretty darn bastard. They should probably like change the stats line a bit, make it a 5-5. 3 mana 5-5 sounds a little bit more balanced. Honestly. Yeah, this is a little bit bastard, but honestly quite reasonable. It's quite reasonable, but even though it's quite bastard, we'll have aggro against aggro matchups. And goddamn it, I keep rambling on and the game ends. Yes, next game. I'll continue in the next game. I seriously cannot keep up with how fast this cat deck plays. This deck plays fast, and then by the time while I was trying to explain things, talk about my thoughts and etc, and by the time it's over, oh game's ended already. Wait, that's too fast. Wait, slow down. Actually, if this is evolved, I should have kept. I should have kept her. Never mind, it's fine. We have Demon Maestro. We are going first. All's good, probably. They usually don't have. No, it's. Oh, Vengeance Mirror. Vengeance Mirror. If it's a one Vengeance Mirror, it's important that we do not leave them any cards to play with. It's essential that their board is as empty as possible. You want to keep. Usually for this deck, you want early game board presence, then you can chip in and then finish off with your big hitters. So when decks can heal themselves through that early game phase, then yes, they're obviously gonna succeed. Skis or 2-2. I think I'll take it. Even though I could have saved that to destroy a ward or something, I think that's a pretty good use there. If actually no, that's probably not a good use. Thinking about it for the third time over. But obviously we are both trying to get into Vengeance, but whoever gets into Vengeance has a chance of being killed by the other person. Because Fenrir exists, go figure. Just so easy. It's so easy. I'm pretty sure he's in Vengeance now. I don't need to use this. But I will play the Wolf. I will play the Wolf for extra draw. We are literally tiptoes around each other. Of course, going first is a bigger deal. Actually, no, going second is actually better for this deck, since evolving Diablo's Hidone is where the huge chunk of your damage comes from. And yes, so who I'm looking for here is probably some form of burn like. Who is it? The Silver Snipe? Silver Snipe will be best. If not, the next best right now will be... I have no idea. I think actually the best card right now is probably Silver Snipe. Actually, no. Oh man. Fell Transformation is bad. So okay, very key breakpoint now. If I draw the cards I need, I win, and obviously I don't because I'm me. Great. And this is a showing where aggro goes aggro matchups. Hidone is absolutely bastard. And they probably have a way to win unless... Nope, I didn't top that. Anyone good? Well, I'm screwed. I think going second is actually better as an aggro deck. First burst problem solved completely, guys. First burst is no more. Is now second burst. Damn it! Actually, I think it's actually a good thing. We've been having a first burst meta for way too long. You know, losing when going second, maybe not that bad. Not that bad for the game. It's pretty bad for me. I mean, Grand Prix right now. That's the second game I lost already. God damn it! Another issue another example of when the game moves way too fast for me to comprehend. We're actually queued into Buff Dragon this time. Hopefully, I can actually win. Unlike the last time, which I actually failed miserably, to showcase that how strong this deck, how well this deck matches up into Buff Dragon. Actually, hopefully, I don't really know the exact matchup since I really just copied the deck from all the games I played. Not net deck, by the way, actually. Which I actually pride myself on. I don't really usually net deck that often. But this one I totally put together based on just my thoughts alone. And I honestly think it does quite well against Buff Dragon. I won quite a lot of games when they weren't expecting the ways I actually close out games. A lot, usually with Rough Vengeance. Of course, my hand here currently is a little bit worse than I would like it to be. I would really like to have played the follower, but seeing that he would have destroyed it anyways, it makes me feel a little bit better. A lot of Diablos Hidone, not a lot of followers to play my follower these self-pings on, unfortunately. And they got Dion already. Great. Seriously? Sometimes I wonder why do I play this game. Nice. Honestly, I did that just to pick myself. There's no other real reason for that play. Unfortunately, I couldn't pick myself a third time. Otherwise, we would have been able to go for Diablo's Hidonete next turn. But now I have to look for something different. It doesn't look like they're drawing that much. Never mind, they have... Oh, okay, I definitely have to destroy that. Don't I?
Into madness.
Oh wait, what? No, I'm not in. I'm not in Wrath anyways. Nah, they'll just trade that one in. There's no point. There's no point trying to evolve there. Unfortunately, which sucks. That would be really good for us, but I couldn't pull it off. They got their draw. That's unfair. That's illegal. But once again, going second is actually beneficial for us. No draw there. This is fine. Then, oh, we'll be in vengeance. But it's also going to be really risky for us. This doesn't ping myself anymore once Wrath is active. So we'll be relatively on the safer side here. Well, that's what I would like to say. Of course, there are still a number of ways they could win, but things aren't exactly looking that horrendous for us as well. Hopefully they don't top that anything good and we don't horrendously lose the game. I hope. Oh my goodness. Wrath wasn't active for us. Oh well, thank God I played that first instead of evolving and mistaking like an absolute idiot. So we have a chance of winning next turn. We also have a chance of losing since we are exactly 2 hit points. Any Storm follower will kill us. God damn it.
I lost. You're tough.
I hate it. I hate it here. Why is my luck so bad? So I'm here with a 6 game because I'm really salty that I lost that last one. Like, come on. I get it. This deck isn't meant to be good, but please, come on, high risk, high reward. Don't get me just get rolled like that. Anyways, actually we got a pretty amazing starter hand this time. Even as a tier 2, I feel like this deck just needs a little bit more stats on the front end, and this might be a really good aggro deck. Which might once again be what the game needs. I don't know how many times I've been preaching this already, but yes, this is fresh. This is a handless type of obnoxious. It is a new type of obnoxious called aggro decks. And this guy just got punished. In a way. Wrath, high risk, high reward, you name it, you love it, you love to see it. Aggro decks. Yes, good brain dead decks. Absolutely amazing. You know what? I hope from now on every expansion we'll have at least one form of aggro deck. One form. I don't care how rare it is, how hard it is, how difficult it is. Just one form of aggro deck, and that is all we need. Truly, to make Shadowverse great again. More pings. More pings. More! Give it to me. In fact, I might just play Garlem on her own solely just to clear Signa next turn. And the fact they have pinged themselves lower feels so good as well. We are definitely going to be in Wrath once they destroy this. And we still have 2 draw on the field. Amazing, isn't it? This deck's going beautifully and I'm all for it. They're trading, they're scared, they're really scared. I don't mind, personally. I think it's perfectly fine that you're scared. You should be. I can destroy it this way. And guess what? I will. I can destroy it this way and I will. Lovely. We get draw next turn. They are in vengeance. I'm not in vengeance. And since they're probably rough blood, they're not gonna have the potential to kill us from 11 hit points. Unless they're also running some sort of aggro vengeance list, in which case it's their fault and they have like 1 hit point because of their own self pings. You know what? I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with how this game turned out. So this will be the last one. But anyways, if you've watched this far, thanks for watching. And remember to leave a like and subscribe for future deck coverages and Shadowverse content. I probably plugged that way too early, since my opponents here is probably considering what's the best course of action to concede right now. But yes, let me know your thoughts about this deck in the comments down below. I would love to hear your opinions about how much you hate this deck and how this deck should go and die in the fiery dump truck somewhere. Which, well, I won't blame you for hating it, but hey, I don't share your opinion.
Only madness resonates with me.
That's lethal. Right there. Well played.
Kneel before the fist of the Emperor.
Stay salty, my friends.